The morning wood, let's go. It's time to roll another one. Right here, Phoenix by Merkums. Let's get it.
Baby, come and get some good game out in Phoenix. On the I-10, switching lanes out in Phoenix. So the home girl on the blade out in Phoenix. Shot the 304s, getting paid out in Phoenix. Riding around with expired tags out in Phoenix. Make a bad bitch blow the bag out in Phoenix. Spend the shit, get it right back out in Phoenix. Oh, you find the best you ever had out in Phoenix. I be on them tacos and tequila out in Phoenix. Chillin' with the players and the dealers out in Phoenix. When I leave the city 12 looking for a reason. So it's only right I stay my black ass in Phoenix. Even if your pockets get fried up in Phoenix. Amazon always going high up in Phoenix. 102 degrees be the weather out in Phoenix. So I ain't outside till like 7 out in Phoenix. First time a nigga got jumped was in Phoenix. First time I shot my first gun was in Phoenix. 2 hoes had me on stuck out in Phoenix. Got my first double dick suck out in Phoenix. Cherry curl like I'm Easy E out in Phoenix. Arizona on my EBT out in Phoenix. Rhyme round bumping CBE out in Phoenix. Might pull up on my nigga Ace of Wings, I'm in Phoenix. Baby, come and get some good game out in Phoenix. On the I-10, switching lanes out in Phoenix. So the home girl on the blade out in Phoenix. Shot the 304s, getting paid out in Phoenix. Riding around with expired tags out in Phoenix. Make a bad bitch blow the bag out in Phoenix. Spend the shit, get it right back out in Phoenix. Oh, you find the best you ever had out in Phoenix. If you got a problem getting cheese out in Phoenix, find you a sugar mama, boys, tax season. Any day a new chick can choose out in Phoenix. The homie fucked up off the blues out in Phoenix. Got a Mexican, she don't even speak English. Where that bitch stay, you can find her on my penis. Ha ha, bet you thought I was finna say Phoenix. Nah, I'm fucking with you, bro, that bitch stay in Phoenix. Told my little bitch in 10 feet, come to Phoenix. Told my hoe and I with 2 geek, come to Phoenix. Told my little shit in Queen Creek, come to Phoenix. You wanna see me? Baby, bring that ass to Phoenix.
He from New York, man, that nigga ain't from Phoenix.
Pussy, I was raised to learn the game out in Phoenix. We gon' band together all the gangs and the demons. Like nigga, fuck ice, we gon' run them out of Phoenix. Baby, come and get some good game out in Phoenix. On the I-10, switching lanes out in Phoenix. So the home girl on the blade out in Phoenix. Shot the 304s, getting paid out in Phoenix. Riding around with expired tags out in Phoenix. Make a bad bitch blow the bag out in Phoenix. Spend the shit, get it right back out in Phoenix. Oh, you find the best you ever had out in Phoenix. Know who got them drugs for the cheap, nigga, Phoenix. Shot the DJs on the scene out in Phoenix. DJ J Lamar doing P out in Phoenix. They cracked a couple same hoes as me, shit is Phoenix. I became a motherfucking play out in Phoenix. K-Suave like the May out in Phoenix. Got a rich bitch in Arcadia in Phoenix. Got a hood bitch, I just pulled her at the Legion. Shout out P. Dye, bringing fitness to Phoenix. 27 fab niggas pimping in Phoenix. Couple gang wars popping off up in Phoenix. But that ain't none of my biz, I ain't involved out in Phoenix. Shout out to the whole west side out in Phoenix. Shout out to the whole south side up in Phoenix. Shout out to the whole east side up in Phoenix. Know that north side be on bullshit, believe it. Baby, come and get some good game out in Phoenix. On the I-10, switching lanes out in Phoenix. So the home girl on the blade out in Phoenix. Shot the 304s, getting paid out in Phoenix. Riding around with expired tags out in Phoenix. Make a bad bitch blow the bag out in Phoenix. Spend the shit, get it right back out in Phoenix. Oh, you find the best you ever had out in Phoenix.
Right there, Merkums out in Arizona, new track, spreading all over Arizona. Shout out to him, what is going down? It is a motherfucking Wednesday. How we doing out there? Shout out to Zane popping in here, Cali Buzz in the building, Knack. What's going down? CN Betsy over here, a New Yorker in the chat, a New Yorker, huh? Let's go. What you smoking on out there in New York? You got some of that Gotti? Is you smoking on some Gotti? Or hey, we talked yesterday and we heard that Cali Plug is out there selling the ounces for 120s out there. Watch out. I'm just saying, it's what we talked about. Zane said, just got the new light set up, got the HGV ordered, ready for the Toad. Zane, nice. So, Toad's out. There was an abundance of people that reached out for the Toad, and we are now going to do a competition with it to get to the Toad, right? We want to make sure we keep it authentic. And we wanted to do a grow along with the people who are kicking it here on the Morning Wood. So if we go jump in and see what was voted on, you'll see that a lot of people they're wanting that limesicle. Let's go over here and check on the comments yesterday. We said that that's how we were going to do it. So we got 9 votes. Shout out to you guys. Magic Marker got 2. Got 2. No, you're still involved, Zane. You're still involved. It's just the toad. There was a lot of people we felt that were, I understand why too. Like, someone's talking about giving out fucking free cuts of toad. Like who? Like, let me pay attention to these motherfuckers, right? But originally it was about just growing along with the yolks in here with our day ones and whatnot. So we wanted to make sure that we didn't take advantage of Boston Clone Co. and ask him to do too much. He said, "What the fuck? How was I supposed to do it? I was waiting." No, you're in it. You're in it. You're good. Right now, what I need you to do is I'm going to give you this link, and I want you to go vote on which strain that we should do. If you watch the episode, you'll see that we listed all of the genetics. Right now, you can go vote on which genetic that we should all do together, and you'll see that the votes for the people who are watching the show who are down are saying limesicle, a majority of us out there, right? So we've got 1, 2, 3, and so 3 votes for limesicle, 2 votes. No, that can't be. I know we got more. Where's all of them? Here we go. Here we go. Look at Magic Marker got 1, 2 votes. God damn it. 1, 2. Then limesicle comes in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Right? All right, that's not that. All right, we might have to pull it to a vote. But look if you're in here and you're still trying to figure it out. Oh, damn, what happened to fucking... Oh, I'm on the wrong one and shit. I'm just over here fucking it up. My bad. Now, if you go to that link right there, go vote, go watch it, go figure out which one you want to do. If that's what you want to do, go pop it in the comments there, and we're gonna break it down, and then it looks like we're gonna have a poll. How do you enter? Basically, we just got to figure out the cut. Then anybody can enter. I'm gonna send you a code that's gonna allow for you to go to the Boston Clone Company, and they're going to get you the clone directly to you. Damn, I was about to be sad, man. That's what I'm saying, Zane. No. If there's anybody out there, that's why I want to make sure everyone's involved. And you're going to have some time, because once we pick the cut, we still have a couple weeks where we got to get to the point where they're being sent out too. So it's all going to work out. Anybody out there that wants to, have a good time with this grow along, get along. All right. Now we're picking the strain right now, and we got to pick it. I want to get to this by this week. In a sense, you might have just extended the day, though, popping in, Zane, for selecting the cut. I think you just extended another 24 hours. I'll put up the clones that you have option to. And then we do have Gold Rush coming in today too. So we have a guest today as well. That's going to be dope. Okay, and this is the clones that we have to decide from, minus 2 of them, minus Blue Zushi. All right, Zane, so choose. I'm gonna scroll down here. You're gonna go to the link I sent you earlier, yesterday's episode. Go to Cali Plugs episode and vote. And I'm saying this like this, so anybody out there that wants to get down on this vote, we're giving you as much opportunity as possible, okay? So here, we're going to scroll down right now. You're going to see all the options. I'll show you which one's leading the way. Limesicle is in the lead right now, and that is a Skittles and Strawberry Scalato by Duke of Herb and Doja Pack. That's leading the way right now. All right? I was interested in the Magic Marker. I'm a big permanent marker fan, so I was going to go with that route, but that got... Oh, and it has Doja Pack involved. What's up? But here it all is. These are all the options. Again, we're not doing Toad Venom, and we are not going to do Blue Zushi. So pick something else. Vote on it. That goes for anybody out there that wants to participate in this grow along. And then we'll have a contest for who gets to do the round 2 grow along with the Toad Venom. All right? All right. I think I broke it down. Bro, I was shocked you missed that episode too, my dude. I would it was an interesting episode, my guy, because it's one of those ones where it's a type of guest where you gotta, I don't want to like ask the wrong questions that will put me in some situation I ain't trying to be in. Right. So I had, it was definitely, I felt it was a good conversation. Mario was absolutely anti. But here on TMW, we want to make sure it's an open platform for anybody involved with cannabis. If you're out there and you're making a wave in one way or the other, or you make some crack off in this industry, I think it's good to have you on TMW and let's talk about it. Marijuana to you. Let's go ahead and now we've got a guest for today, though. We've got our friend here, Cole. Cole, can you hear us?
What up? How you guys doing?
Bringing you on live right now, Gold Rush Farms. All right, Cole.
What's cracking, dude?
We got you live, my man. I found out about you while I was at the event at the Proper Doinks hosted the event for the High Rollers, event, and you came in, slapped 10K on the table, my man. What was the motivation?
Bro, I knew that our first debut was just trash, dude. It was like, it was bad. So I was like, fuck, we can't go out like that. So I just knew, I was like, there was only one way to handle business. And that was, basically take the 10 grand, throw it on the table and let them know. My mom always told me scared money don't make money, So that's just kind of how that went down. And yeah, dude, I know that we grow really good weed. I haven't been growing that long, but I was taught by one of the best people in the industry, Jeremy Batanti, dude. Like, the dude is a robot. Like, one of the best growers I've ever met in my life. And I've been blessed to meet a lot. I've been in the industry a long time, just like not on the growing side of it, but just always around the industry, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, dude, I've been smoking my whole life. Like, my brother and sister, I'll probably get in trouble or they're gonna get pissed for me telling them. But when I was like 4 years old, dude, they used to take me in the car, just smoke me out, just to calm me down.
How old?
Like, I was like 4 years old.
4?
Dude. Yeah, my older brother and sister
man.
used to get me ripped, dude, just to like calm me down. I was a hyper fucking kid, dude. So that's kind of how it started. And then I was like 8 years old, and we went to these apartments behind back through the woods at our old house back in Missouri, and bought my first bag of weed at 8 years old, rolled it up in a loose leaf piece of paper. Like, yeah, dude, young start.
Yeah, I would say. Okay,
but
so
yeah, no.
The motivation you said was based off because you entered into PSL, you had a 1v1, and I know
with
that
Turp Mansion, yeah,
and I know it crashed out, right? We because there was a lot of chatter from one of the former
they
PSL.
were like really. They were really hyping up Turp Mansion shit in the start. And then like when Adam was smoking mine, he was like, damn, like it was good. And then I noticed when he got the joint passed back to him and he hit Turp Mansion and he was pissed off about it or like whatever, and then hit mine again, then his mind changed. So I don't know if like the terps in their mouth or what, or like whatever it was, but like that strain is actually Jeremy's strain. It's boysenberries. He won't tell me the genetics behind it. I know it does have White Widow in it, but dude, like it smells like straight blueberries. Like I have some like right here somewhere I can just show you. But yeah,
nice.
Dude,
and also, hey, real quick, I do appreciate that you wanted to gift over here and make sure I was smoking something of yours. I apologize for not catching that DM. My man wanted to set us up for success so I could have it on the camera and whatnot. That is a fail on me, and I want to make sure that I mentioned that. Appreciate that you wanted to take care of me, but. All right, so what you got over there now? You're saying it had a White Widow, but it has a majority of a blueberry vibe?
Oh, dude, it's crazy. Like it's fire. It's just like it's just a different structure, nose. Like it's just different. And Jeremy's, this is Jeremy's baby. So
okay, my man. So
it's
now
fire.
We talked a little bit earlier. You said you have been growing for 4 years, and
August will be 4 years. Yeah.
What's your motivation with cannabis right now? Because a lot of people with that experience, or at the beginning, might just want to do it on a lower scale. It sounds like with you coming out and putting 10 grand on a high rollers bracket, like you really want to come out here and make some waves. Like, what's your motivation with cannabis? What are you looking to do with it?
I mean, bro, like anything I do in my life, I don't do it half-ass. Like I come from the motorcycle world, so when I saw someone do a wheelie, I was like, I'm gonna fucking do that, and I went after it, and I became one of the best motorcycle riders in the world. And I did that for 22 years. I'm still doing it. I still do the jumps and the
Wait,
stunt shows,
what?
but yeah, dude, I'm like the modern day Evil Knievel. I jump Harleys like Evil Knievel. I do wheelies, burnouts, all on Harleys. Like, and I've been doing that since 2004. I got my first bike, and then '09 I got my first Harley, and I haven't touched another bike since. I've only been on Harleys since. So I was the first one in the world to do circle wheelies on a full dresser, first one to jump one ramp to ramp. So like I've done some crazy
That's
shit in my
tight.
life. Yeah, it's cool, but it's like dude, I'm crazy, bro. Like, so when I get onto something, I don't let it go. Like, I become obsessed with it. And that's just kind of how cannabis was for me. It was like relaxing to be in the garden. Um, but yeah, it's just weird how it all started. I came out to California for a Super Bowl commercial and
What?
I met my wife, came back out 6 months later for a Nitro Circus deal. And that ended up falling through. And and I ran into her. I was meeting my homie Yellow Wolf on Sunset at a bar, and I walk in and she's sitting at the bar. I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" She's like, "What are you doing here?" I was like, I'm here to see Wolf." She's like, "Oh yeah, we're hanging out, whatever, you know." And like a week later, she invited me up to her lake house, dude. I never left. I fucking stayed in California. She was growing, and when she got pregnant, I went over and took over the grow, and that's how it started. Like that's how I got
Wow,
into it.
this is wild. Okay, dope, man. I appreciate all of this drops here because it's to me, well, first I want to ask, how much was cannabis involved in your, motorcycling adventures and being crazy like that? Did you find the use of cannabis throughout that helped? And did you find it
Every day.
every day? And were you the only one in that circuit doing it, or did you find it heavily used in that industry?
No, so what happened with me, I was a firefighter paramedic and I went to Sturgis and got into a motorcycle accident. The VP of Michelin Tires took me out, went 40 feet into a ditch, blew my knee out, lost my firefighter career Christmas morning.
Whoa.
And because my body rejected the ligaments. And it, yeah, dude, I don't know. I just chased this dragon, bro. Like, when I lost my firefighter career, I was like, fuck it, I got to do something else. So I went and bought ramps and started jumping the Harleys. But yeah, dude, I don't know. It just
Well,
fucking, I,
the reason I'm asking is because you've been doing that, for a long time. You said 22 years. You've been.
yeah. So my nickname is High Flying Cole Freeman. And the reason for that is because I literally get high before I fly.
Stop it. High flying Cole Freeman in the motherfucking building. Let's go.
Yeah, so
Hey, we're gonna
that's
dive
really,
into that on some YouTube in this chat. That's for sure, my man. But so the reason I'm asking though too is because cannabis is always, not always, but for the majority of it has been illegal, right, and frowned upon and whatnot. So while it was building out here, and you're out here, representing it, high flying, token and representing, and now all of a sudden it's legal. Was there some motivation for you to say, look, I see people out here fucking getting it now on this cannabis world, right? Like money is being made. I mean, it's now legal lanes.
bro, honestly, like legal and illegal didn't matter to me.
No
I
shit.
fucking believe in the property of the plant and where it comes from. I don't give a fuck what the government says because, dude, who are they to tell us what is good for us and what's not? Like, I just don't. Honestly, dude, I was a firefighter medic, bro. I don't go to the fucking doctor unless I need something sewn back on, and even then, I'll use super glue before I do it.
Wow.
Bro, like I've got some crazy stories, dude. Like I've ripped my nutsack open at a stunt show, went back to the hotel, super glued it together, went back and did the show.
Hell
Yeah.
nah. I'm
Dude,
taking a break.
Dude, it was, yeah, it was. And dude, for 4 years, we'd go to Oklahoma to do the hog rally. And it's like older people, they're all retired. And every motherfucker there remembered that fucking thing. How's your nutsack? How's your
Yeah,
nutsack?
nutsack, huh? Down,
It's
down.
like, dude, it was like, it was funny. But back to your point, yeah. So like, I have always been involved in cannabis in some way, shape, or form, whether it's using it or whatever. But with the motorcycle thing, I would notice like if I'd go do a stunt show and I wasn't smoking, it wasn't as like good of a show. And then I'd smoke and go do the next show, and I'm like, damn, that one was on point, because I just find that zone and I can focus more because I'm super ADHD. Like I'm like all over the place, but when I smoke, I can like kind of hone in and really focus on my craft. And the thing with the motorcycles is like I take that same passion with motorcycles, I put it into cannabis, and I was like, I just wanted to be the best at it. I didn't care if I was hitting quantity. I wanted the quality. I wanted to grow the best weed. I didn't want to put PGRs in there. I didn't want any of that shit. I wanted to grow really good weed. And, fast forward like a year into me growing, I linked up with Jeremy through Sonny from Drip Hydro. Sonny's not there anymore, but shout out to Sonny. He's helped us out a lot. But I linked up with Jeremy, and Jeremy come from the motorcycle world as well. Like, we knew of each other, and I linked up with Jeremy, and dude, like, that dude was a saving grace for me because I already was growing good weed. It was just like, he just took me to the next level.
Okay. How so?
He spent like 3 months, dude, every day just coming out and fucking holding my hand and making sure I was doing everything the right way, and just kind of critiquing what I had already learned. Changed the way I was doing my cuts, clones, all of it, dude. Like, my feeding schedules, taught me how to crop steer, curing, everything. He just upped my game from like here to here. And
Whew.
and it's sad because Jeremy, being one of the better growers out there, like, he was Ivan's right-hand man for 6 years at Jungle Boys. He ended up leaving and going to Elusive. And then when they had their falling out, it's like, he just fucking cut the industry off, bro. Like, he's just like, fuck this. He doesn't want anything to do with it. They owe him a lot of money. Yeah, they owe him a lot of money. And he's just like, I think it was like 80 grand, but to cut even, like, he told him give him 40 grand. That was break even. So it's like, it's just shitty, dude. Like,
Dang.
There's people out there in this industry that really deserve to still be here that have just been so burnt out that they just disappear. Now he's building custom cars for Martin Brothers Custom in Texas. And it's like, dude, there's just such wasted talent there. Like, he's a robot, dude. Like, probably, like, literally the highest I've ever been was smoking his weed. Like, I fucking went to go order a sandwich, dude, and my face felt like it was melting off. I couldn't even order a fucking sandwich. I was like, bro, what did you give me? And so,
is he still involved with, like, obviously you're out here and you're, entering in some of his genetics into these competitions and whatnot. Is he still someone that you can rely on and get feedback or mentorship from?
Oh yeah, dude. He's the homie, bro. Like, he's a phone call away. He's just, dude, he's like one of the most down to earth people I've ever met. And he's just such a good human. Like, he would never fuck anybody over. He's just not that person. So, like, seeing shit happen to him, it's just like, fuck, dude, karma is a motherfucker,
Karma's a motherfucker, that's for sure.
It is. And, I always tell him, I'm like, dude, like, just hold tight, because I am going to put him back into where he belongs to be. It's my goal to make sure he gets that spot, like, I want to make sure he fucking gets the opportunity to show his skills and shit. Like, cause he's that fucking good, dude. Like,
damn. All right. So you got some motivation out here, man. So like, so entering into what made you choose, the proper smoke league, what made you respect and want to enter into the PSL? Can you speak on, out of all the competitions, what made you choose that one?
I found out about it 2 years ago or a year or so ago from Jeremy, actually, when he like left Elusive and shit. He was like, fuck them. I want to throw this shit in a bracket against them. Like,
oh shit.
That's how I found out about proper smoke league.
Well, how long ago was this? Did Jeremy leave Elusive? So I can just kind of get a timeline here.
I'm going to say 2 years ago, year and a half ago, 2 years ago, somewhere around there. My time might be off, and nothing against Ron and Sherwin. Like, I've met them, they're cool or whatever, but I just want to see people do the right fucking thing, dude. Pay your fucking debt,
Whew, man, that's a big statement.
It is, but, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm out here just speaking facts. Like, and Ron might have his own version of the story or whatever, but it is, it's the principle, dude. It's the principle.
No,
pay your fucking debt.
We see a lot of that, in cannabis where debts aren't being paid. A lot of times though, it's from an MSO. So to hear, that claim from the legacy market, in a sense, obviously everyone's doing their business across the board, but there's, that's a shocker. Okay, so you enter in. Have you studied some of the smokability? What, is there a sense of what you feel you can enter and get across the finish line with entering NPSL? Have you put into consideration with what you're entering? Talk to us about that.
Yeah, so like initially we were gonna enter the Zamosa Killer, just because like the terps and the mouth coat, like the flavor of it, it's crazy. Like, so we thought, you know, with Yuzu winning last bracket, that would be a good a strain to enter. And then so we brought the ounce to the league, dropped the 10K on the table. I come back Monday down to the spot in Van Nuys, and I'm like, yo, let's rip some cuts of the Zamosa Killer. And he's like, we only have 10 cuts. And I'm like, what? He's like, we had to kill all the moms. I'm like, fuck. So I called Adam or I called Paul and I was like, yo, dude, like, I have no plants I can even put in here. I won't have a run of this shit for 6 months. So we're going to just change it up and we're going to enter the toad venom.
Oh, you have your own toad, do you?
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm smoking on right now. And this shit's, it's fire, dude. Like, I've smoked 7 different toads and like not like tooting our own horn or any of that shit, but the flavor all the way through start to finish, mouth coat, the way it's burning, like bro,
and you went with the name.
This thing is gonna be something to fucking beat. Like,
did you decide to use the name Toad Venom or did you create your own name and off of it? Where'd you go on that?
I didn't create that fucking genetic. I'm not stealing somebody else's shit.
Oh man, it's so wild talking to anybody in the industry and just see where they land on that. Okay, so you're like, no, this is what it is, and I'm putting it out as what the name is. Mama named it Clay. I'm gonna call it Clay. So okay, so
it is what it is. Like somebody put their hard work, time, and energy into that. Could have taken them a year, 2 years, 3 years to finally dial in that strain or whatever it is, breeding it. Dude, you're gonna take that from somebody. It's just not right.
Well, then hold on. Then why wouldn't we call it Becky?
It is Becky, but I guess, you know, you got a good point there. Right, so it's like, you know, do you throw Toad Venom, aka Becky?
Huh? Right, we don't know. How do we?
I mean, really, isn't it up to Ronan because Ronan created it?
I mean, yesterday we heard Dragon
found it. How does that work,
man? This is wild. I agree in a sense where, you know, obviously Becky was built off of marketing by others. We could say now others because you could say Cali Plug out there with Cheat Toad has done his thing with it as well, right? Yeah, I thought Cheat Toad was something different, but now he's came out and said yesterday that it is in fact Becky. So it's like, damn. But
I thought it was something crossed with Toad. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either until yesterday.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
That is crazy. I know. So damn, man, Becky out there just crushing, cosplaying.
I mean, it is a weird name for a strain. I want to hear the story behind that. Like, why Becky, you know?
Nice. He did an interview with,
Mango?
Yeah, he did it now with Mango podcast. And he explained the whole story. And it had something to do with like another, a sister off something that was named another lady's name. And then so it came down to Becky. So,
well, then maybe we should just call it fucking Becky if that's the real name.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I would say. If the goal was to give credit to who created it, I think you got to go. I think you got to go with Green Dragon and Becky.
Yeah, I guess it is Becky then. So
that's classic. Shout out to Dopest Kush, Miami Mango. Thank you, my man.
Miami Mango. That's it. Yeah.
All right. So cool, man. So you with that. Do you have confidence? You said you've smoked 7 others and you feel like yours is out smacking them. Have you had any?
I'm not the only one that feels that way too.
That's about to ask. Part. Have you had any feedback about it from any of the High Rollers competitors? I believe you mentioned
Eric, my boy Eric over at Burning Robe.
Burning Robe. There we go.
Yeah. Yogi.
So he was in the competition. He got unfortunately taken out first round, but he was telling you what about it?
He called me yesterday morning and he was like, damn, dude. He's like, I'm just lighting this. He's like, it fucking tastes good. And then he hit me back after it was done. He's like, flavor all the way through, dude. He's like, that's going to be a tough one to beat. He's like, you actually have a chance. And I was like, damn, let's get it.
There we go.
I mean, and here's the thing, dude. It's like this, like when we go on to win this bracket, it's going to show people what the power behind the PSL actually has and proper doinks has behind what it can actually do to build a brand.
Okay.
So this is the first dollar of marketing money I've spent is this bracket.
Okay.
And then the second lineup is us being at Olympics. And then I did, so I entered it, but I entered the Billies as well with the boysenberries. We got 8th place in the fruit category
Okay.
on like a 4-month-old batch, dude. Like I
Hey,
just sent some shit in just to get like,
the
but
4-month-old batch at this point now has respect after what we've seen in PSL and what it's gone through. Okay, but a thing that you've mentioned too is you're going up against wizard trees in this first round. I mean, that is quite the opponent, tied, I believe, with the most wins in PSL history. And it's
I think he's running Zangbanger.
how you feeling about that?
I'm ready, dude. Like, I'm glad we get to go against Scott. Like, Scott's a gangster, dude. He's built a fucking legacy brand, and it's awesome to see like how far he's coming. Like, it wasn't that long. Like, he did it quick. But yeah, dude, it'll be great. Like, we already won, dude. Time just hasn't caught up.
Oh, love the energy, my man. Okay, so what about, outlets and whatnot? What are the outlets if people out here want to try on Gold Rush Farms? They want to smoke it out. What are going to be the outlets? Because a lot of times we hear when people enter the High Rollers League or just PSL in general and they get these dubs, people are like, but I can't even get to it. Like, do you have plans to make sure that you can get your product out to the people?
Yeah, we're gonna be doing a drop in the rec market here in like the next probably 60 days. We're
Okay.
gonna launch into the rec market.
How'd that
So
work
yeah,
out?
my boy Chris Johnson, good friend of mine. I met him through my boy Tyler. So Jeremy hooked me up with Tyler back in like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. So Tyler came out, was doing all my room work for me. He got a new gig at a legal spot out in like Lancaster, and he's killing it out there. He's a good friend of mine. He's helped me out a lot. And so just I met Tyler through Jeremy.
Okay.
And then Jeremy moved, and me and Tyler were working together. And Tyler was like, "Hey, my boy Chris needs some help. He needs some room work done." So so I sent my crew down there to go help Chris out. And we hit it off. And he's like, "Yo, dude, I want to get my stuff smoking white, this, that, and the other, get some better genetics in here." So I just started helping him, and now we're working together, and we're just gonna take this thing.
Did
We're just gonna fucking take this thing to the fucking moon, dude.
and Chris had a dispensary, I take it?
No, Chris has a cultivation, manufacturing and distro.
Okay.
And
So
he
he's gonna
wanted some
distro.
help and I needed some help, so we came together, we joined forces, and now we're just gonna we're gonna crush this shit, dude. Like, there is no stopping us. Like,
Okay.
and for people out there, like, I have a little bit of advice for everybody. All right. And this is just something I learned from my homie Oliver Peck.
Let's get it.
KIP MIH LTD. Keep it positive, make it happen, live the dream. And I
There we
fucking
go.
live by that, dude. I live by that.
Hell yeah.
And that shit, dude, it's changed my life, man. That paired with some 75 hard here and there, that shit changed my life, dude. I was at a really low point back before COVID, like right after COVID, and yeah, dude, I don't know, 75 hard and Oliver's words of wisdom, dude, just changed my life, and I've just lived by that every day, dude. Wake up, dude. If you wake up in the morning, you're lucky to be alive. Start with that as a number one thing, and keep your day positive and go off of that, and just if you just keep stacking wins every day, it's like you can't stop winning, bro. It's amazing. And
No, I do believe in manifestation and putting that energy out there and getting it. So I appreciate that energy, putting that out there. Yummy Brandon here for support, saying what's going down with you. Also saying Lancaster, straight desert town, huh?
oh yeah, it's definitely desert. But yeah, we're running out of Van Nuys down in San Fernando Valley. But dude, it's just crazy, like how when you dedicate your mind and your energy to something, like it's crazy how far you can take it. When you really put the right energy into something, and the right mindset, dude, is everything. Like I tell my workers, like if you're upset or you're on the phone with your chick and you're fighting, don't walk into my rooms. Keep it out. Go reset yourself and then come back. And if you can't reset yourself, come back tomorrow.
Energy, man, they'll pick it up. I love to
dude,
sing to them, do all these positive things when I have plants going on for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like
Well, let's talk about some of the things going on out there. Like we saw, what went down with SirHIGH and JBZ, right? That was pretty much a fucking topic over the weekend. The situation where JBZ, sent out a pollen that was said to be something different because of some history they have. And did you sit back and what did you think about all of that?
I mean, for one, like for starters, like, everybody has their moral code. And if they're going to stand by that, I respect that. So, shout out to JBZ for just being the one saying it first off. And it
Okay.
didn't come from someone else's mouth like that. I respect it a lot. And then just being honest about it and saying it, and him just straight up saying, you will never know.
Damn,
Like,
that's wild, right?
I like
Doesn't
you gotta respect the man, dude. Like, hats off to him. And he's a legend. So is SirHIGH. So it's like,
It's interesting.
dude, there's
because-
shady shit that happens in this business, dude. I had to let someone go for fucking trying to rob me, and
Damn.
like he had already done some shit to Eric from Burning Rope, and I had listened to Eric for a year. I had cut this dude off, and Eric asked me to, so I did. And then this dude reached out to me, and he's like, told me his side, so I just like listened. I hired the dude for like, I don't know, 7 months or so, and it was like, bro, he was trying to steal cuts. Like,
Wow.
it's just, and he had already done that to Eric, so it was just kind of fucked up. Like, I
Yeah,
guess
right.
people
You-
just
you
don't
had-
change their ways, dude. And like, I seen Scott post something this morning, like somebody asked, like, how do cuts get leaked? And it's like, ... people steal them. Like, and it's
Yo,
just like,
that's where it's at.
fuck, dude. It's, yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting case, and it was what I found out, and how we're seeing it play out now is like, fuck, man, you damn near created even more of a hype now for this strain and for this whole like mystery, terp that is now included in it. So we're gonna see how that plays out. I've definitely reached out to both of them, all of the involved, and offered them to come out here and talk about it. But that was some news.
Let me just say this, I wouldn't put it past me to think, like, because it's crossed my mind that, the three of them, the little trio, could have done this on their own just to kind of create some hype. It's a great marketing plan, dude. Evil Knievel was the best at it.
Okay.
That motherfucker got himself booked at Caesar's Palace by making some phone calls. The dude would pick up the phone, call Caesar's Palace, be like, hey, this is so-and-so from ABC News. Have you heard of this guy, Ivel Knievel? I heard he's jumping at your fountain, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, then he calls again 10 minutes later from another phone, and he's like, hey, this is so-and-so from this. But have you guys heard of Evil Knievel? He's supposed to be jumping, and he would change his name, but like, and then Evil calls the fucking casino, calls Caesar's Palace, and the dude answers the phone. He's like, I've been trying to get a hold of you all day. I've been trying to find you. He already had the show booked before he even called the guy.
Wow. Okay. Look at
Same
it.
dude on the phone the whole time, dude. So it's like smoke and mirrors, dude. Disney was the best at it. Evil Knievel was the best at it. And that's why I jumped, dude. I was like, I have to keep this dude's legacy alive. Like, no one was doing it. It just fell flat. Like, no one was doing it other than one other person, Lathan McKay. He was like out there buying all of Evil's stuff and remodeling it and fixing it and putting this museum together, dude. And I was out there jumping a Harley in a suit jacket. Like, no speedometer, seat of my pants, 11-degree cheese wedge ramps, just like Evil. I literally just brought it back to like Evil was doing it, but without leathers. And people are like, why without leathers? And I'm like, well, if I put leathers on, dude, I'm planning to crash. And if I wear that suit jacket, I don't want to fuck this $800 suit jacket up. It's nice as fuck.
So we actually have a video on the screen now. This looks like you were doing one in Vegas on a Harley.
Yeah, that was Mitchell, South Dakota. That one was sketchy.
No shit, man. You look like you almost damn near. Let's go up to let's see at the beginning of. Oh shit. Let me see if I can find it right here. It looks like you almost.
I OJ'd the fuck out of that.
Oh my, dude, you almost missed the ramp.
Dude, I blew a hole through the ramps. Like, it was like 12 feet long. We had to change three fucking boards, re-weld them. It was crazy, dude. So what happened is I had a 13-mile-an-hour headwind all day. So I'm like, I got to go 3-mile-an-hour faster just to like make up so I don't come up short and decapitate myself. And I'm like, all right, well, doing the speed runs, like, fuck, dude, like this wind is ripping. I was like, I'm going for it. Dude, shots fired. Halfway up the ramps, flag stopped blowing. And I'm like, fuck, this is going to hurt.
Oh, man.
Oh, like, dude.
Yeah, we're about to show a different angle. It looks like you're jumping over bales of hay out there, huh?
29 bales, yeah.
All right, here you go right here. Oh, wild.
Dude, that
Man.
hurts my balls watching it.
Oh, man. Was that the one you ripped?
No, that one I just dented my tank with my nutsack.
All right, good job. Protecting the nutsack on that one, man.
Dude, it hurt. But the bike was like riding like a clown car after that. Yeah, it was pretty entertaining.
Well, man, dope, man. Do you plan do you still have events on the bike that you plan on using to incorporate letting people know like, hey, you're high flyer over here. Now is the high flying supplier. High, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, right.
Go and get it. What's your plans with marketing on that?
We're actually in the process. I'm actually going to drop off a Harley today to get wrapped. So I'm looking to launch a giveaway at Olympics for a Harley. So like if someone comes by the booth and drops 150 on a jar, they get an entry into the bike giveaway. So it's a 2021 Harley Davidson Street Bob. The city of Sturgis gave it to me for jumping over Main Street Sturgis. So
wow.
So we are doing that. That is going to happen. We're just like anybody that supports the brand is we just want someone to win it that's going to support the brand, dude. That's all,
Nice, man. Appreciate that energy and walking us through some of those jumps right there. Speaking of marketing and whatnot, obviously we saw, with the 10K entry, then we saw all of a sudden there was Be Easy coming out, making noise about it not being too much or being too much and whatnot. What was your take on that? Do you, obviously you entered in it, you felt confident about it. Can you speak on, as a competitor who has entered into the high rollers bracket, what did you feel about?
Bro, everybody fucking knew how much money they were making before we fucking put our money on the table, dude.
True.
So it's not like there was any difference in anything, So things just weren't really adding up to where it's like, I don't know. I'm not going to speak on shit for sure, but I think personally that was a scapegoat to pull their money out and get out of it.
That was the question that when I had time to consider was when you entered into it, you knew what it was. And I can understand if you had some feelings about it that you wanted to express in which you did, and then maybe moving forward. But I felt it was interesting that he didn't follow through with what he had already signed up for. He is a businessman. He understands, what he signed up for, and then just stepped out completely. Even on he had like a menu challenge and stuff like that. So I was shocked at that, and it was curious. And what I saw, and when I did speak to him, I said, "Hey, did anybody back you up in that group chat?" And as we've seen, it's moved on. Business is normal, right? So, that you feel that the value that Proper Doinks brings with that percentage that they're asking, you don't feel like that is too much?
No, I mean, here, let me put it to you like this. I've ran businesses since I was 18 years old, and there's overhead and there's shit you have to do to make shit happen, right? And that's like, people don't understand that. A lot of people just don't understand that. They don't see what goes on in the back end. They don't understand like how many employees you have, or, like what your plans are, your goals to like grow and expand and do all this. Like you have to have a plan. So like if they aren't budgeting and doing that stuff, like, bro, it's just not going to last, So they have to be able to get to where they're in the green. And then when they're in the green, they've got to take some of that green and they got to put it back towards going into the business, and which I saw them do with the event. They threw a high rollers event.
Yeah.
And that was like another reason Easy was like complaining about it, is like they threw all this money at the high roller event, but bro, that's their choice. Like they want to do that. And like I explained to Adam and Paul, like, bro, I've been doing events for 20 plus years. I've never seen an event come out first year, make money. Bro, it doesn't happen unless you got sponsors that are putting their money behind it to make it green to where it's paid for. then it's all profit. There are events like that. But what they're trying to do is build something different, something more high end, something more with that vibe like they have, like the fucking cage in the background. Like
Man, it was epic, dude.
it is epic, dude. And what they did was great. Like they did a good thing, and it's like, let's just build from there. Let's make it better. We can always make it better. And you just learn from the first one. And dude, by year 5 of them doing these events, it's gonna be so fucking big. Like,
So let me add on to the cost of that event because due to all of the conversations that were being had, I've been in the industry of promotions and seeing full setups built like that. I have friends who've graduated from the Conservatory of Arts and go out there and set up booths like that. So I showed my buddy pictures of the setup and I said, on estimate, how much would you say that this would cost for you to go out there and set up? He looked at that shit and said, bro, that's like 6 figures. He said, I was shocked at that. I was like, and then it wasn't even a homie hookup because they went and got the motherfuckers from Chalice, the people who did one of the main stages at Chalice to do their event. Like what? Like
yeah, Coachella, yeah.
My bad. Oh wow, damn that.
No, you're good. I got you.
My bad. Appreciate you. Yeah, of Coachella. Even wow, what a fail on that one. But yeah, so when I heard 6 figures, I was just blown away, and really, it's a perspective. I appreciate you bringing that to the table with your experience as well, because yeah, like trying to build something like that in a industry that has never seen it and has always just been like, how can we maximize profits, like by just holding it at a warehouse, making booths pay, and making it just that. There's nothing else. They might get some like C grade, D grade rappers to come in and be the entertainment is pretty much the game plan we've seen across the board. Besides the Olympics bringing out E40, holler, that's tight as fuck.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, that's tight as fuck.
The only thing they fucked up on is not letting me jump this year, dude. I was trying to jump on Harley there, bro. I was like, yo, let's fucking get it. Like,
damn,
I wanted to jump the bagger. So I haven't jumped the road glide since that video you showed. That's 2018. And I drew 15,000 people to a town of 7,500. Okay, just to watch me jump a motorcycle for fucking 0.7 seconds in the air.
Yeah, so you'll draw.
Oh, I draw a crowd. Dude, I drew the biggest crowd Sturgis has ever had for their opening day ceremony. I drew over 60,000 people standing on Main Street just to watch me jump.
Damn.
But yeah, it's like I draw a crowd because they know that I'm the only motherfucker out there that's not doing this calculated. I'm fucking sitting on the bike and I'm twisting the throttle and going by the seat of my fucking pants. So like, I literally have a chance of dying.
Yeah, dude, props. So, okay, so yeah, we are going to see a jump in the future. We've got Adam in the chat, Proper Doinks in here saying, even if we do profit, is the value of our show not worth it? Like, I'm happy to break down my finances for pocket watchers, but also aside from the cost of doing all this, does the value not count, right? And I you got to admit
Adam's 100% right, dude. The value, that's why I said earlier, I literally said, I threw 10 grand down on that table because when I do win this bracket, it's literally going to show everybody how fast and how much pull these guys have and can build a brand. Our launch was right there at that fucking Proper Doinks event. That was our brand launch.
Wow. Look at that, man. Props, man. And that's one of the things I definitely wanted to kind of break into too with you, because like, as you said, you're 4 years in this, it's going to in August and whatnot. And you felt that out of all of the places, out of all of the opportunities that you might have, that, launching with PSL on a $10,000 high rollers bracket is where you chose to do that. And I've preached about that on the Morning Wood, about how there's people out there that are motivated and being motivated by the ability to put their flower up next to the GOATs in this industry, man. You have an opportunity to go 1v1. And if you take out Wizard in the first round,
when I take them out,
when you take out Wizard in the first round, that's a motherfucking statement for you, man.
Yeah, it's huge. And like, that's like, being able to take a product and enter it into something against the biggest brands in the fucking world is a huge pedestal. and like a huge platform to be able to launch yourself and like to say, hey, check this out. I want you guys to try this flower, whatever it is. Like, because dude, everything we do is grown with love. Like, bro, I feel bad. Like my wife's literally about to have a baby in like 7 days, and I'm still gone
Hey,
every
congratulations,
day,
man.
dude. No, I appreciate that. Thank you. But it's like she's in this just as much as I am. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
No,
Like
absolutely.
she's out there putting in just as much, if not more, mentally, way more work than I am at home, so I can go out and do this and I can
Right.
build this brand and launch this thing. Like it's dude, like people really don't understand what it takes to do this. Like
Well, I appreciate that you're coming on here and being transparent, talking about, you know, what has motivated you. You talked about Jeremy and how, you know, he's done a lot for you. We've talked about lots of things going on, but you've entered in Toad Venom, a.k.a. Becky, into this high rollers.
we entered Becky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Becky. We got to
That's
change that on the
classic.
tail of the tape.
You know, what's funny too, when we talk about the value from entering into a PSL or entering into this high rollers, and when we talk about, you know, you're going to go up against wizard trees, in my mind, it's like where I would like to ask people out there that question the value is why don't we fuck around and find out? Go find out how much, you know, wizard trees would charge you to do a 1v1 with his products on a platform that gets those much or that much attention, right? Like, is it even an opportunity for you to do, right? I think that's the rare thing that Proper Doinks is providing, that people are missing the point on that. Yeah, people can enter into the Olympics and you can have your strain in a box, but it's not 1v1 against the goats out there on a public platform. Like they're I don't know of another opportunity to do that. If you can find the value of that, if you can even create that, please do. And I challenge you to do. You know what I mean? Like, go, let's see if you can even make that happen, because I just don't think that that's an ability. I think the whole reason that this is working out is because it's goats going against goats. And then look, man, you guys are getting a chance to sprinkle in yourselves in there and see what you do. So I'm wishing you luck, dog. It's good luck with launching your brand with this high rollers bracket. And let's chop it up, man. This is a spot I always want to be able to have you. And if you got anything you want to discuss, things that go on in the industry, slide through.
Yeah, no, dude, I appreciate you taking the time and just having me on, bro. Like, you guys are doing some cool shit in the industry, and it's whether they're making money or not, dude, I just don't want them to stop what they're doing. They need to be making money, that's for sure. They have to. Like, that's the only way to survive, because it's a full-time job for them. It's not like they're just smoking a couple of joints, filming it, and throwing it on YouTube. So,
yeah,
you know, the stuff they're doing with the partnerships behind the scenes, like the marketing, like, people don't understand what it takes to keep a sponsor. That shit's a pain in the ass, dude. But I
It really
fucking
is.
sure do. I've done it for 22 years.
That's fact.
And you know, like, the marketing value that they add, it's huge, you know. And I just, yeah, dude, I know that me putting that 10 grand in, I didn't mind giving them 2 grand for this. So
That's love. That's love, man. Appreciate your support out there. And I agree. I want to see them continue and build, and they've got a lot of exciting things going down. We got comments in the chat. If you guys got any questions before we let my man slide, just let me know. Drop them in there right now. Didn't forget about you this time. Let's go. Rolling.
Yeah, anybody got any questions, just ask. Let's get it.
Yeah, Rolling J's out there saying that you got this.
Hell yeah. I know I got it. It's already done. Like I said, time just hasn't caught up.
Hell
And
yeah.
someone said I said first round TKI. I didn't say. I was just saying first round we got wizard trees. But yeah, no, we're definitely gonna win. I feel it. Like, I don't know, something. This batch just came out super fire, and I'm excited to see like how this competition goes. Like, they got Preferred Gardens up against Ball Family Farms, like, right off the rip.
I was
like,
tripping.
damn,
I was like, whoa.
I saw that. I was like, fuck. I was like, they're out for blood. So,
oh man, let's go, man. Like,
yeah, I'm stoked though. And then anybody, like, so we will be at the Olympics. We're gonna be set up with Static Room. So shout out to Static Room. Stoked on that partnership. So yeah,
I'll
we
see
got a
you
bunch
out
of
there.
Toad Venom getting rolled up. Yeah, you have to come get some shit.
Yeah, I'll see you out there, man. I'm gonna come smoke up some Toad and kick it, and It's going to be a dope event. Shout out to everybody involved with that one. So my man, anything before we get out of here, though, that you want to make sure that we talk about? DGR, though, with a chat question out here, said, did you try that dank mob, Becky?
I haven't tried it. Eric did, and Eric gave me the feedback. He had both, so I was stoked to hear him say that it was performing better. So
okay, okay, I love it, man. I love
and shout out to Daniel and Dank Mob, dude. They grow fire, dude. That's such a humble, down to earth dude. So that's another thing. Like we're gonna be working with some of these other brands to help get them into the rec market. So I'm like kind of, trying to help them get their feet in the door on that side too. So
fire.
Yeah, we're looking to do some cool shit and just kind of get basically all these, I don't even want to call it traditional brands, but into the rec market, and give them a home. So
I love that, man. Get them out there. There's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of breeders out there, I think, too, man, that what I wonder what we're missing type energy. So let's see. But my man, thank you so much for the conversation. Doors always open again, and good luck. And we'll be talking to you along the journey. That's for sure.
Thanks, Jason. You guys have a good one, bro.
Right there, talking to Gold Rush Farms, doing his thing. Appreciate him popping in on here. And let's get it. What'd you guys think? What'd you think? Let me hear the criticism. I thought it was dope, man. I always just love talking about weed, right? And that was a cool opportunity to hear from someone that was successful in another industry and an entrepreneur in other ways, and then diving into cannabis and finding ways to make it happen for himself. Let's go. Blicky out there saying, Adam, does any of the content feed your integrity? Seems like, okay. We got Mario. I know it's more than print, but print is dying for sure. Yeah, that's why I really fucked with the magazine drop, because it was like, yo, print's dead, but like, so is owning shit. It seems like everything is on a subscription base now. I mean, like, what do you really own? And so when they put it out in magazine form in print, it's like, nice. I can own something. It's keepsake. I can collect them and things like that. I don't know. I'm into that kind of shit. So very dope. Shout out to you, Jason. Appreciate you watching today. Proper Doinks. I think it does. He says, I think it does, Blicky. I feel great about giving my truth on things that can help businesses that deserve it. Val Bundy, Adam's OnlyFans is sort of popping off once he removed the blur. What is okay? We've got an interesting crowd today. Interesting crowd. Marijuana to you guys. Should I roll one? Roll one? Smoke one with you guys? Put some eggs in the chat if you want to talk about some topics. You want to shoot the shit a little bit. We want to talk about some of the things that are going on out there. We want to talk about the interview that we just had. DGR, sir, I got some questions. Can I pop on? Should we open up the sesh room? I went into look at this. I had to go grab some more of this. This popped back around, man. This frog poison is the truth. It's like I wanted to ask him if he tried. I wanted to ask Cole if he tried the frog poison from Green Dog and Feel Good, because I think this shit is fucking crazy, right? He said he's tried 7. I got some Zoe, and then some Kira. So we'll hit these up though. I do have something. I've been saving this though. I want to save this for when this is the entry. I don't know if this is the entry batch, but this is the entry strain from OGCM. And I think I want to save it for when they pop out, when they have their battle. Shout out to OGCM, representing Florida. I guess we will go over here. I'm gonna go with this guy. We're gonna go with the Zoe over here. Skittles and Oishi. Skittles and Oishi. The strain for the grow off, we talked about it a little bit earlier today. There's an options for you guys to decide. I'll bring up the list because it happens to be conveniently right motherfucking here. So this is the options. The only options that you can't vote on is going to be Blue Nerds and Toad Venom, all right? So I'm going to scroll down. We're taking votes on yesterday's episode. You can go watch the episode where I talked to Cali Plug about a bunch of things. And on that episode, we decided to make that the episode where we'll vote. We are not doing Toad Venom, so do not vote on Toad Venom or do not vote on Blue Zushi. All right, so that's check those out. You can rewatch the episode to see it closer, and then let me show you where you're going to vote on which one you want. It's going to be on yesterday's episode here with Cali Plug. I'll drop the link in the chat, and feel free to vote. Like, you guys, whatever you want to vote. Right now, it's looking like it's going to. Oh shit. We've got some voters in this motherfucker now. Okay. Damn. Oh, Magic Marker. There we go. Blicky with the GG4. Nice. Magic Marker. More Limesicle. Oh, yeah. Magic Marker. Let's go. Let's go, Magic Marker. Come on. What'd I say? Thank you, DGR. Thank you. Thank you for correcting me. I fucked up a couple times. I can't believe I fucking... God damn it, I can't believe I said chalice earlier. Oh, that is probably the biggest fumble of the morning wood for sure. Because I was going to be able to like work with that. Now I can't work with it. Fuck. Make it easy for everyone, said Blicky over there. GG4 does well across the board. Salt, just put numbers or strain. No, put the strain. Put whatever strain you want. And the highest one, and shout out to Boston Clone Company, who is the one that's making all of this happen for us. They reached out to us and said they wanted to be our Huckleberry. They wanted to be our Huckleberry. So now look at that. They're gonna send us out clones, man. I don't even have to worry about sending them out myself. That's how you know it's going down. That's how you know it's going down. Leaving something up to me to ship. I don't do it. I don't do it, man. There's shit that I had to, I've taken so many L's because I won't go return something because I just won't go ship it back and shit. I don't know what it is. So anyways, pick something that you want, right? You see the votes, you see what's going down, but you never know. There might be a landslide of votes. And what this is for a grow along, okay? This is for, I have a couple tents. I got HGV as a sponsor. Shout out to him. Mustard in the chat. Mustard in the chat. So I want to grow. I've done it about 10 times. I've got a couple tents. We'll fucking get some cameras on that shit. And then it came up in chat, because y'all my yokes. Why don't we do it together? Right? Why don't we do it together? And this is how it came about. So get along, get it. We have people out there getting tents. Shout out to earlier. We had someone, I forgot the name, talking about he just spent some monies to get that tent. So we will make sure we get that man a clone. We will make sure. And grow along, man. Go. He's got the HGV even. He went and bought the HGV. Shout out, man. So look at, you're going to be riding. This is my first time growing with HGV. So if anybody out there wants to switch up, I hear that I was using... Who the fuck was I using? And now I'm hearing that they're a Floraflex, right? Floraflex is donezo? So great time to transition for me, I tell you what, because that's who I was using. Sample sesh at the High Lounge tomorrow. If you're interested, yes, I don't talk about smackers that much, but that's my brand in Arizona. I'm out here cherry picking the market, trying to find the best shit blowing. And then on top of that, I'm working with the flower shop to grow genetics and hunt and everything. I've got my own table to hunt and everything. So that's been really fun. Two of the strains that I've dropped with them is going to be Bubba Verde, and that's been fucking amazing. That's an old school OG. And then the second one is dropping on Friday, and it's called Blue Mamba. It's a blueberry banana crossed with Zope. And shout out to my dude Pico. And he allowed me to be a part of the process when it came to hunting that one. And so, yeah, we both really felt that number 24. Number 24 was that one. So that's dropping on Friday. So I've got that happening. Appreciate that. There will be a session tomorrow. If you're in Arizona, you want to come kick it, come out to the High Lounge, powered by the Flower Shop now. And we are going to be doing a sesh. But Drip, HGV, Athena, etc. The move over there. Big ups to Fox Farm, XP said, yeah, I just bought Floraflex from a second party, but they are done. Damn. Salt. Oh, damn. Did Floraflex suck? That was one of the things I always wondered. Before then I was using BioCare, right? Isn't that it? What's the one that is already like mixed and everything? Isn't it? Oh, no. Botanicare. Well, how's Botanicare in comparison? Should I have stuck with Botanicare or did I make an improvement by going over to Floraflex? Let me hear it. Roast me. Blicky says, do yourself a favor, skip Fox Farm, use Royal Gold Kings. Okay, I use Tooper. I use the Tooper. How's Tooper? Dab time. What up, Joe? How you doing out there, man? I can't wait till PSN has a dab show. You see right now, Adam and Paul going through the Bring Your Best dab, going through it. You see people tuning in. Definitely can't wait till we see a dab show, especially when it's going to be done by Ted. Damn, Blicky said I should have stuck with Botanicare. Okay. I thought about organics, or using like, what is it? Who is the most popular living soil on YouTube? Everyone knows them. Everyone recommends them. Drawing a blank. Tooper is good. Anything Royal Gold is good. Just depends on what medium you prefer. Soil King doesn't have perlet. Just, is that pumice? DGR, I use Gia Green. I'm gonna roll this one up, GGR. Let me roll this up and I'll open up the Discord. Let me roll this up and I'm gonna light it and then we will open the Discord. If anybody out there wants to drop a comment, do some self promotion, or you got some topics, we're gonna keep a time limit on it. So I gotta make sure I keep my my show and shit, man. It can't be over here getting me canceled. So Thriving for Rosin is saying green life, huh? I don't know if I've even heard of that one. Awesome, guys. To Fox Farm, as long as you don't use the ocean forest fertilizer soil and you do quarter, half to, damn. That sounds like a lot. You know, it's great. It's great. But you got to do like a hell of work. It's Guy Green. Okay, my bad. No, look at, man, it's Neanderthal with some of this shit. Neanderthal. Drop Discord. I got you. Wow, I don't even have the Discord up. Crazy. Well, where's my Discord link? There we go. There you are. Copy. Boom. Here it is. Now, this is just to be a part of the Discord that we have for Proper Smoke Network. You'll see that we have all of the shows on the left. You can go check out and talk with other viewers of the show. I don't know if, like, I don't think Midsbusters pops on here. I think I'm the only host on the show, actually, because I did kind of just put this all together type shit. But one day. Oh, shout out to my motherfucking bunch over there. Watching and smoking. What are you smoking over there? Oh, Some simple Mary Toad, huh? Watching the motherfucking morning wood. Let's go. Appreciate you. Oh, Masonic in the building? Yeah, we're about to schedule Masonic in here. What's up, dog? What are we doing? What you smoking over there, Masonic? Wilson? Talk to me. Again, here's the Discord, though. Get ready. Get yourselves ready if you want to come on and smoke some reefers and give me your opinions. You want to give me your opinions? We're going to open it up. I'm going to roll this blunt. Camel toe cut right over here. Oh, shit. This is some Good Dog Productions, some Zoe, some Feel Good. That's what I'm rolling up right now. Reefer. Feel Good. Oh, you're smoking Feel Good too? Well, look at that. Are you smoking a blunt also, huh? I don't think you're smoking a blunt, dog. I pretty much bet you think blunts are the devil, dude. Tell me, what do you think about blunts? Where are we with blunts out there? Tell me where you... Go ahead. Let me hear how many blunt haters are in the chat. You still fuck with me, though. I appreciate that energy. There we go, Tech. Oh, dabs and blunts? Wow, there we go.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Let's go, blunt smokers. We got Masonic on the squad. I didn't know. I didn't know. I should have known, though. I should have known, because anybody that does, man, anybody that does roll up a blunt, man, you know what it is. You know what it is, man. And if you don't, it's okay. It's a if you know, you know situation, man. Who we got over here? Oh, damn. We got Salt Life ripping bongs. Oh. Oh, no. Nah, you're safe to rip bongs here, man. You're safe to rip bongs. I got mad respect for bongs over here. So, you're safe, dude. You're safe, brother. Look at Tech. Look at Tech. No! GameCube logo on too. What? Oh, shit. Blunts are organic, bro. Zane, I have 15 different Wilson crosses in the fridge, 150 fucking seeds. Why were you waiting to get a grow set up? I thought this was like your first time you was over here. You was like, oh shit, dog, what? You've got an arsenal. Damn. Fire. Okay, mustard in the chat. Masonic, we're going to do a morning wood grow along. We can use some cannabis celebrity. I said it. We can use some cannabis celebrities growing along with us, man. If you want, I mean, you've been popping in here. You're part of the Yokes now. If you're down, man, just let me know, man. All you got to do is pick the strain. You want to vote on a strain. Let us know. We got a vote going on right now. Anybody out there watching, if you want to grow along with the morning wood, it's going down, man. Again, shout out to Boston Clone Co. Hurry up, SirHIGH. Goddamn, my bad. All right, feel good. Are we gonna feel good? All right, marijuana. Let's do what we do here, though. We're not just gonna skip steps here. That's fraud. High flying Cole Freeman on this motherfucker. Man, I'm knocking out bucket list in this bitch. Oh shit! I forgot to ask him about the fucking Yellow Wolf. Just casual drop. Right? I write shit down. I need to fucking read the shit sometimes because I wanted to ask him about Yellow Wolf. He just was like, "Oh, that's my boy." Okay. Marijuana. Z turning folks off. Oh man. You know, I'll be honest. I'll be real with you guys, man. I'm a team player as fuck. Cause I really don't want to grow some Z. I'm gonna be dead fucking serious with you guys. But I'm down because it's a team effort. Let's do this. It all came about because you guys fucking put it together. So I'm down. I'm one vote. All right, let's roll. Let's smoke some weed. Oh, come on, man. We gotta hit this shit right, though. If we're gonna hit this, we gotta hit it right.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away?
No smoking blunt over here on Morning Damn.
All those nights when you've got no lights, the check is in the mail.
Why?
And your little angel hung the cat up by its tail. And your third fiance didn't show.
That's crazy. Fuck it though.
Sometimes you wanna go
where everybody
knows you're
shout out to Blicky, Joe, Tech.
and they're always glad you came.
Shout out to Awesome Guy,
You wanna be where you can see
XFP.
the troubles are all the same.
Zane.
You wanna be where everybody knows your name.
That is right. Right here, the Morningwood. Well, we know your name. Your screen name. Fuck that though. What you smoking? Tell me what strain is in your brain to help you maintain. Rappers gonna rap. Talk to me though. Where are you guys watching? What are you smoking? And then I'm gonna open up the Discord. But let me know. I always feel like I'm talking to the world when I'm on this platform. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me. Oh, DGR said, I'm here. I'm waiting.
Yes, sir. How's it going? What's up?
What up, my dude? How you doing?
Good, good. How about you?
Good, man. Just over here kicking it. Let me see if I can get this on the screen. No, it ain't that one right there. So what's up, my dude? What do you want to talk about?
So, a couple of questions. For the grow off, what is the time frame and what else is the plan? I heard somebody say something about a smoke along. So that's where my concerns lie as far as the time frame.
Nice. Okay, cool. I like that energy. So to the time frame as it stands right now, we're going to choose the strain that we're going to do. I'm going to let Boston Clone Company know what that strain was that was selected. At that time, I'm going to make sure that I rally everybody that's interested while he's deciding how long it'll take until he can ship it out. And so where I have been told though is it could potentially take 3 weeks if it is something that is not ready at that time, depending on how many people want to do it.
Yeah, especially, well, I mean more like as far as like once we get it, right? Whether it's rooted or unrooted, if it's a slip, but even if it's rooted, if we're going with lime pickle, right? That's going to be the heavy. If you want any sort of yield, you're going to need 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks veg, not even talking flower.
Okay.
So I was just curious.
No, I love that. Thank you. And what I would say is we will all be together and growing it together. So we'll be able to kind of like, like especially when you're talking about when it comes to harvesting, I think that might be the most interesting time of the grow along, right? Because some people will say, hey, I wonder how it aligns, because we're all not going to align. And I mean, I would think, or will we, right? We're all going to be like, nah, push it to the line or some shit. This is going to be funny. This is going to be tight. I can't wait. But I think because we're all doing it together, we're all going to be able to set each other up for success on times.
Yeah. No, yeah. As long as everybody, is doing it together and helpful.
Yeah. And I think what we'll do is we'll create in the Discord, we'll create a grow along sub channel. So that way it's easy for anybody that's involved. They can go to the Discord. They can be in that sub channel that's for the grow along. And that way, even when I'm not live, there can be, camaraderie within it that people help each other out with, man. That's going to be dope.
Right. Yeah. And then, was there a plan for other people to smoke alone to try, or?
That's an interesting question. I because we are on a national platform, I think that.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. I just wanted to make sure, because let's say we do go with the Z1, right? Even with a longer veg time, the amount of people that might be interested, there might not be enough to vote, if you get what I'm saying. Enough to go around to everybody.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think within the community or the grow along, there's probably going to be some trades, I would imagine. And I think that'll just be kind of up to the grow along members. I don't know if you say that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that we were all on the same page with that. Those were my two main concerns.
No, I love it. Thank you, man. And anybody else out there that has questions, this is the first time we're doing this. And again, shout out to Boston Clone Co. for allowing for this ability and for us to even do this. And so, so we're working out the kinks, and if we do it and it works out, then we got ourselves something here on the Morning Wood, and that'll be tight.
Yeah, no, I agree. 100%.
Now, the question you asked about the contest, I believe you kind of referenced that at the beginning. We have talked about you guys sending it in for a bracket on the Morning Wood, but there has been discussion of, well, you're not going to roll it into a doink, though. You're going to roll it into a goddamn wood. So it will be wood rolled. But there has been discussions about that. And for anybody that is interested in the toad venom, because Boston Clone Co. is down to hook us up with some toad venom, but it just didn't want to be a free for all. It's got to be who's really into this. So.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely get one of those ready for me.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I love it. Appreciate you, my dude.
Yeah. That's all I wanted to talk about. Thanks for your time, and shout out to everybody in the chat. Have a nice day.
Likewise, DGR. Great questions, man. Great questions. And that's a great example of why it's nice to have the ability to have a Discord and open it up to you guys. I need to get more comfortable with it, because I would like to open that up during interviews. Right? Instead of me saying, hey, any questions in the chat, a goal is to eventually say, okay, I'm opening it up now. If you have a question, that would be gangster. You know what I mean? That's where it's at. So you see me hitting these goals, right? Look at this. We're about to have a full week of interviews. And I'm next week, the same thing. We're doing our thing. So, you guys are a part of this, though. My yokes, And this is our shit. So I'm opening it up. All right. So we'll see how that goes, right? We'll see how that goes. Like Mario, damn, I should have opened it up for you yesterday, huh? Oh, I want to hold Cali Plug accountable for them debts. Will you? Would you? Let's fuck around and find out. Right here, baby.
Wow.
Oh, shit. DJR, where are you from? Sounds like Montreal. All right, I'm yapping too much. Let me get stoned with you guys. Let me get stoned. Let's check into the proper doinks bracket. What the fuck? $150,000. Someone's gonna get that shit. Okay, tasty. All right. I kind of want to look at the bracket first, real quick. Let's go to the bracket. Go to the bracket. All right, here's the bracket. So we know that Ball family moved on. We know that Gotti moved on. So today is going to be Legion of Dank going up against Growing Pains. Ooh. How many Michigan brands we got in this motherfucker? Because we got Growing Pains. And High Tech. Okay. Damn, Legion of Dank, Gold Rush, Bay Area flavors. And is that NGC City? And High Tech. Man. Let's go. All right, now let's get into what's gone down. We're seeing them right now go through the best, bring your best dab. A couple days ago, we saw the Burning Rope Farms and Gotti. So today, again, Legion of Dank and Growing Pains. Let me smoke real quick. Let me get stoned in this motherfucker. Ooh, I love the weed. What wizard trees say? What wizard trees say? Oh. For everyone asking how cuts get leaked. ... It gets stolen. Whew. Why? What happened? Oh, are they on right now? Oh, nice. Fuck yeah. Are they doing the episode right now? Fire. All right, yeah, no, I'm leading up to it, man. Oh shit, I'm gonna be the first. I like typically I'm in the top 10. Should I be a commentator on the episode? Once they go live, we're out of here. Damn. Well, marijuana, man, appreciate you guys kicking with me. Since I know we are going to get out of here pretty soon. Appreciate you guys. Yo, they'd be lit, huh? I should drive numbers for PSN up by being like that. They do that. It's now something done where they do the streamcast, drive numbers up on PSN. Oh shit. How are votes doing real quick? We'll go check in on votes. Go check in on the votes. Ooh, Dirty Taxi. Foul Bundy said, look it, I'm just going to put this out here. Shout to Zia Green, too, for putting up the list. Magic Marker making a comeback right now. Magic Marker making a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. It's been here for years. Wow, Mario, I got the thumbs up today, huh? Hell yeah.
Hail to the champion, baby.
All I'm trying to do out here is get some thumbs up, dude. Dirty Taxi. Dirty Taxi. Yep. I'll probably make the poll on Instagram. Make sure I bring some attention. I'll make some kind of drop, some kind of clip, whatnot. And then we'll probably have a vote on the top 3. And then go from there. Right? That's what we discussed. Unless there was an overwhelming winner. And I thought it was going to be Limesickle. But here comes Magic Marker. Let's go, Magic Marker. I just feel like we smoke a lot of Z. Right? I feel like we smoke a lot of Z right now. If I'm being honest, like when I look at the hype world out there, Z is crossed like a motherfucker. So do we really want to grow Z? That's all I'm saying. That's my pitch. Permanent Marker 2 is out there, you know, getting hoed out. Look at these guys always late. Look at these guys always late, dude. What's going on over here, guys? Let's get it together. Let's get it together. Blicky, are you going to pop over? Have you made your debut yet? Your 2026 unbanned debut? I'll go over there with you. I was curious if you've done that yet. I'm going to go, man. Come on. Make your debut, bro. Are you just like a PSN supporter now? You're like, nah, you ban me, then fuck y'all. PSN for life. Because PSN gave you that chance, huh? We gave you that. We said, nah, Blicky, we'll take it. Come on. Only show a list of what's available in bulk right now. Don't complicate it. My apologies. No, I'm not. I'm not complicating it. I'm telling you what Boston Clone Co. is down with. I see what you're saying. You're saying, like, look, there's already opportunity with, like, some that have, like, above 50, 80. So, like, pick one of them. Like, don't make it difficult. I fuck with that. But what I'm also doing by doing that is giving people an opportunity to get that grow set up. Look at homie's renting. Homie just purchased a tent. You know how difficult it is to put together a grow tent? He might not know. He might not know. To me, I was like, this motherfucker, right? I was like, goddamn. I don't know. Maybe I'm a Neanderthal. Maybe not. Yeah, the spreadsheet is all his moms. He said that he sent me the mom list. He said, I'm gonna send you the mom list. Like, shout out to Boston. I'm gonna give it some love to Boston Clone Co, man. Let's put the motherfucking logo on the screen. And so he said, like, look, I'm gonna send you that, and then you just let me know. And it's like, yeah, some of them I might have to but he said how many people are gonna do it. And I was like, probably like 12. So I don't know if I undercut it or not. Like, a lot of people talk about doing it, but when it comes down to doing it, how many people out there are going to do it? I don't know. So I told him 12. I don't know. Okay, so those are moms, so might not have cuts ready yet. Yeah, that's what he was saying. So if he has to, he'll go and cut them up. You know, we're going to get some fucking fresh cuts. What? Oh, shout out to him, right? So he gave us the whole menu, like, pretty tight. Pretty tight. Wait, let's make sure we don't, damn, they big chilling right now. I wonder if he hit me and is like, yo, bro, jump off. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing, brother? All right, cool. We're good so far. Ooh. All right. Actually, I do got a jam. That was a text that I got to jump out and handle. Marijuana to you guys. Thank you so much. I always enjoy it. Kicking it. Tomorrow's guest, Juan from motherfucking Backpack Boys. Damn! That's going to be a dope convo. A go. Very much so looking forward to sitting down with and having that conversation. I'll see you guys in the chat for sure. Good luck and marijuana. You know how I like to end it. Let's go. Marijuana, please bless everybody out there with the best of weed that they can smoke on, right? Take care of. What the